Hello, this is Ole Henrik Skjelstad, and in this very brief tutorial we're going to blend two exposures using BlendIF in Photoshop. My top layer is the brightest one, and the one below is the one for the highlights. First thing we're going to do is to double click on the top layer. This brings up the BlendIF dialog box, and I'm only interested in this area. This layer with sliders on each end and underlying layer with sliders on each end. And since I have my brightest layer or exposure on the top, I will start with bottom right and continue with upper right. If I had my darkest on the top, I will only have been working on the left side. So I will bring this slider towards the left, and you can see how my darker exposure now is coming through. However, we have some really harsh transition edges here and here. How can we fix that? Well, simple. Press down the Alt key and feather the selection. And I will play around with these two until I find something that works. Yeah, something like that. Next, I will do the same with this layer. Bring this one towards the left, and we see more of the dark exposure is now bleeding through. However, we are getting some really dark edges here. How can we fix that? Well, press on the Alt key and start to feather and bring this one further to the right, and look at this. Very nice transition line here, which was a problem a few seconds ago. So, yeah, something like that, I think. And then we can click OK. We also have this preview box here if you want to check out things, so before and after. OK. And if you want to further fine-tune things, you can again double-click on the top layer and bring up the dialog box again and start playing around with these sliders. Okay, so we have now an exposure or an image with a very nice dynamic range, which we can continue to work with in Photoshop. Let's have a look at the tree line. Looks amazingly well. Okay, thank you for watching and have a beautiful day.